Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will be covering one of the Pyspark interview question that is recently asked in a NTT Data interview. Given as the employee data frame, we have a employee department salary details available. If you look into the expected output, for each and every column, we need to add a prefix. So here we have employee department salary. For all these columns, we need to add a prefix in front of it. Similarly, let us say if we have 20 or 30 columns available in data frame, for all the columns, we need to add a prefix. So let's see how we can do this by using a Pyspark. We are on the Databricks environment. We have a data frame with the employee department salary. We need to add a prefix to these columns. So let's see how we can do this. So very first thing is I will take all the columns. So to take all the columns, we can use a dept.columns. So this command we can use to get all the columns. Now see employee department salary. So these are the three columns we are having. So I will loop all the columns one by one. So by using a for loop, so I will take a C as a column and I will loop all the columns one by one. Okay. So it will loop all the columns one by one. Now for these columns, what we are supposed to do? So we are supposed to add a prefix. So prefix maybe I will define here. I will take a variable, something called a prefix. And maybe I will call it as a DE. Okay. So DE is the prefix I want to call for each and every column. So maybe I will give DE underscore. So for each and every column, so it will add DE in front of it. DE underscore employee, DE underscore department, DE underscore salary. So this is the prefix I'm going to add. So to add this prefix, we are taking all the columns one by one. And to all these columns, we'll be adding a prefix. So now what I am going to do here is, I'm going to take a column C. So for this column C, we are going to add a prefix. So maybe I will give it as a alias and we will rename it as a prefix plus column. Okay. Now, so what is happening here? So we're taking all the column one by one. To this column, we are adding a prefix as well. So prefix DE is coming here. So DE underscore plus column. So D underscore plus employee, D underscore plus department, D underscore plus salary. So like that, one by one column will come here and it is adding a prefix here. Okay. So this will store result in a new data frame. So to do that, very first thing what I'm going to do here is, so to import this, we need to use a Pyspark function. We'll be using here Pyspark SQL function. So I'm going to import a COL. Okay. And we are going to add this output to a new data frame. So maybe I will give that as a df underscore with prefix. So something I will give name like that. Okay. And all this happening in a data frame. So we have this data frame. So on top of this data frame, we are doing everything. So I'll be giving here df and I will be selecting only that particular column. So I'll be giving here select. So within the select, this and all should happen. Okay. So by doing this way, we can add a prefix to each and every column. So once this is done, we can display it to see the output. Now if I execute this one, we'll get the expected output. Now let's see, for each and every column, DE is added in front of it. So for employee, DE is added. For department, DE is added. For salary, DE is added. So in this way, for each and every column, we can add the prefix. So this is one of the way. Let's see the another approach. So in the another approach, I will be using a with the column bring function. By using that also, we can achieve it. So prefix, I will take the same prefix or will take a new prefix. I will take this prefix as a TS. So I want to add a DS in front of each and every column. Okay. So this is the prefix and the columns we are having is a df dot columns. So this will give all the columns that we have already seen. I will be looping all the columns one by one by using a for loop. This I will take as a old column. This name as I will take as a old column name. So all these columns will come as a old column. Okay, so instead of that, I will be using a new column. So now what is our new column? DS plus old column. That will become our new column. So I'm going to give this as a prefix plus old column. Okay. Now, so prefix in a sense DS underscore. DS underscore will come here, and from the column, first column name will come. So DS underscore first column, there is nothing but employee. DS underscore employee. Next, second column will come. DS underscore second column. Next, third column will come. DS underscore plus third column name. So like this, all these column names one by one, it will append, and the new result is stored in a new column. Okay. So this will give to the with column function. So we'll be taking the same data frame. To the same data frame, we will be renaming the column name. So here we'll be using df dot with column renamed. So this is going to rename the column name from old name to the new name. So in our scenario, old names, all the column names, employee ID, department salary. So those are the old column names, and the new column names will be prefix plus old column name. So that will be our new column name. Okay. So in the first iteration, first column will come, prefix will be added, and the first column will be renamed, and the result will be stored in a main data frame only. In the second iteration, second column will come, it will add DS to the second column, and the second column result also stored to the main data frame only. And third column will come, so same process, and third column also will be stored in a main data frame. So like this, in 3 iterations, 3 column names will be renamed, and the data will be finally stored in a main data frame only. So that we can display and we can see the output. Okay. Now if I give here df.display, okay, if I execute this now you can see for each and every column ds underscore column name. Okay, so in this way we can append. This is the second approach. In case if you have any other approach, please post in the comment box. That's all for this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more such kind of intro questions and answers.